And yes, we are back. Episode 5 of F1 Manager 2022 here at Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. First American race coming up in Miami. A couple neat things coming down the pipeline though. Got our first new sidepods coming in, which should be coming in actually today in the game. One thing I did want to do though is actually upgrade some of our facilities. Never got around to doing that yet. I think memorabilia room, considering we're won how many championships exactly. Should probably work on upgrading that. That shouldn't take long. Ta-da! Weather center, that's also pretty bad. Well, it's 1 bar. And 70% forecast accuracy might be important, so we're going to upgrade that as well. We're also going to upgrade the helipad. Figure, why not? Tour center, not yet. Yes, we're going to have those coming in. I think we got... No, those aren't built yet. The new parts. There we go. Alright, memorabilia room, that's built. Very good. Important emails. Da-da-da. So we got new ATR period beginning today. Whole new allowance of testing time. I realized we did barely use any from our last time around. But I did use a lot for the upgrades for, or not upgrades, but for research for next season. So hopefully that should really help us out for 2023, but still focusing on 2022. We gotta get some new parts on the car. Speaking of new parts on the car, we have new side pods. Ta-da! And those should make the car a little bit faster, make it handle a little bit better. The new floor we have on the car did wonders for us at Imola, so hoping the side pods will really help us out in Miami. Besides that, take a look where the gearbox is okay. Engine, that should be fine as well. Probably go through one more race. ERS also fine on the car. Get some performance targets done here. Qualifying targets. Reach Q3, qualifying position. 6th place, should be able to reach that. Race targets. Fastest lap, let's not do that one. Once both drivers in the top 6, that should be doable. Hot streak targets. One driver's got to finish 8th. And one driver's got to qualify 4th, or 7th. Also should be doable. Those are done. Let's see, off to Miami. See you in time for qualifying.
Alright, time for Q1 here in Miami. Before we do start, big thank you to everybody who's supported this series so far. Really pleased with how much you guys seem to be enjoying it, how much you guys are watching it. If you're brand new to the channel, I hate to do these, I'm so sorry. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe there, bottom right of the screen, of the video screen. Also be sure to hit that notification bell because I'm trying to crank these out every single day for you. Game's so addictive, it makes it so easy for me to do that. So once again, thank you guys for all the support. Anyways, we are set up here. Lewis is going to do 1 lap. George, because the last couple weeks, I believe, has had issues on his first lap for whatever reason. I got him all set to do a 2nd lap just in case. Hopefully that doesn't come into play. Really sunny right now. We're going to wait 4 minutes for the track to cool off a little bit. I mean, it's probably not going to decrease by that much, but let's get some cloud cover on here anyway. But while we do that, let's just make sure it's going to stay cloudy, and it should. So, that should be okay. Wait for the cloud cover. No problem with me. Alright. Let's let George out first, actually. Down away you go. Got Ferrari coming around here. Send Lewis out as well. Both of them should hopefully have very clear track. Alright, riding along with George. Lewis is back there. We got a clear track ahead. Do actually have an AlphaTauri coming up. Looks like they're just leaving the pit, so he's probably going to hold us up. Lewis looks like he has an Aston Martin he might potentially run into. Tires are getting a little warm. Well, you're in Miami. I don't know what to tell you. Track temp's 45 degrees and it's cloudy. Don't know what to tell you, George. Welcome to Florida. I think Lewis will get away okay. Looks like that Aston Martin is up and running. Speed that up, shall we? Again, George does have the opportunity to take a second lap if this is a total dud of a first lap. As is the case, should be one and done here in Q1. Tires are good. Yeah, we know. This tells us one thing, probably soft's not going to be viable for the race. Interested to see how the wear is going to be. Yeah, not a great lap. 1.3 seconds for George. And the options there to take a second one, so hopefully that's what he's doing. Lewis coming across the line here. I keep slowing that down. Oh, there we go. P4, pretty good lap. Pace-wise through practice, we've not improved that much with the side pods. Turns out the underfloor was the much better upgrade. So, need you to refuel soon. That's okay, just get in there. Yeah, so side pods didn't gain us that much speed, so we're probably not going to be fighting for a podium. Might be faster than Sergio Perez again, so I'll gladly take a P4. Hello. That's funny, I watched him 2x speed. So yeah, we're going to have the new tech window with the hours you can have for testing. That's going to be coming in soon. He didn't improve that much in that second lap, so... Oh boy. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if I want to risk him, you know, staying in the garage again, but... more of those tech regs in a second. We're just going to wait for him to get back in the garage. Okay, well, we dodged one there. Charles Leclerc fastest. Lewis P5. Kevin Magnussen did get a grid penalty from contact in practice, I believe. Actually, we could get a look at that in a second. George finished P13, safe by 0.4 of a second, so got away with one there. Eliminated, as per usual, Mick Schumacher, both Aston Martins and both Williams. That point I was making about the ATR, whatever, the new tech window or hours you can put in investing in the car, I think it's neat that you can split that between investing in the current car or focusing all that towards next year's car. Bit divided as to how I want to split that up. Because I don't know. Because I imagine Red Bull and Ferrari, they're probably investing in their respective car for this year. And so they're constantly going to get faster. So if we close the gap a bit more, they're probably going to still invest to keep pulling away from us. So, but yeah, the new window for that actually opens ahead of Spain. So we'll revisit that in the beginning of next episode. I do want to figure out what happened with Kevin Magnussen. Oh, this isn't for us. Really not going to show any of that, is it? Well, actually, no, he had the grid penalty at the beginning. Oh, yeah, because he ran to Stroll, I believe, in practice, so that's probably what that is. Probably it's going to be like what Verstappen had at Imola, probably a 5-place grid penalty. So, we're going to be ahead of him anyway. Off to Q2. All right, so it's going to be 5 minutes until we get any real cloud cover, but that's going to be probably too long to wait for our first lap, so let's just wait here. Let's get George out there, get him some clear track, hopefully. Very good. Wait for Kevin Magnussen to go by. Get Lewis out there as well. All right, George has started his lap. Watch on 2x speed. Lewis might take the green flag right when the cloud cover comes in, so that might work out for him. I don't know if I touched on this momentarily a little bit ago, but pace-wise, we're still there. We didn't lose anything with the new side pods, obviously, but probably going to be hanging off the leaders. And I think it's going to be a Ferrari weekend again. Going to be hanging off the leaders probably by, you know, what we finished in Imola, maybe about 10 seconds back. So we're still getting there. We're just not there yet. George coming around, has clear track all the way. Top of the charts, hello. Wasn't expecting that. Guess clean track will do wonders. We actually might be okay just sitting George for a second lap. That's a really good lap. But the Haas is only 5/10 back, so maybe Leclerc just had a bad one. Interesting. Alright, and we joined the gigantic train of cars. Everything actually looking like a Red Bull weekend now in qualifying, but Ferrari was leading the way in practice. Verstappen leading the way by 3/10 over Sergio Perez. George slotted in P3. Again, that was a hell of a lap from him. And I don't think we're going to be in danger of getting bumped, but both Alfa Romeos, 14th and 15th, we know they're fast. I don't think they really lost anything from Imola, so... Yeah, I got Lewis down there P6, behind both Ferraris. Imagine we'll see the gap between both of our cars get a little close here. George, even faster in Sector 1. It's interesting because George does not like his setup as much this weekend, where I think he's got 66% confidence, and usually he's in the mid-70s with it. Lewis, we got 77% setup confidence. Just could never get the balance of George's liking this weekend. So if he's turning in this kind of lap, hey, good on him. All right, Magnussen's done with his lap, so he's in the bump spot. But again, he's got a penalty anyway. Sainz is done with his lap, didn't get out there in time. Hamilton, personal bests in both sectors. Leclerc, session best in Sector 2. There's George coming across the line. Oof. 4/10 back. See if Lewis can jump a Ferrari here. I think he can. Even faster than George. All right. We're just going to sit here and watch Leclerc as well. Just see where his pace is at here. Because Q3 might get a little interesting here in a sec. Top of the charts. Bottas bumps in as well. Alright, so Leclerc again, fastest in Q2. We jumped the Ferrari Carlos Sainz. Not sure why he didn't go out for a second lap. Bumped out there Lando Norris and Ricciardo, both McLarens. The Alfa Romeo, Zhou Guanyu, which is surprising because he's been pretty close in qualifying all year. Magnussen bumped out, and the AlphaTauri of Tsunoda. So the other one, Pierre Gasly, was able to bump in. Good on him. It's cloudy right now, so again, moving here in a little bit. 12 minutes on the board as per usual. No chance of rain, and actually no chance of rain the whole weekend. Again, Florida, so a bit surprising. Just burned a little bit of time here. All right, there they go. Send George out first. And Lewis right behind him. All right, George leading the way. Got Ferrari kind of nipping at Lewis's heels. Anything we might slow him up a little bit. So, didn't intend for that, but we got clear track ahead of George. Hope we set another quick one. A lot of guys not leaving the pits yet. Oh, no, duh, because they're eliminated. I don't know why they constantly show them on there. That always throws me off, but... Anyways, sun's going to start peeking through in a bit, so it's going to be real sunny. Very end of qualifying here. So I don't know if the laps will get slower, maybe, with the extra heat. He's coming across the line. George goes P3, half second back. Lewis jumps him, third of a second back. And once again, we join the train. Kinda. Actually, there's a bit of a gap ahead of us. Got Lewis leading the way this time. Hopefully getting a draft with George. Sergio Perez, again, I think you can tell Verstappen's getting the better stuff out of that factory. Because first two races of the season, 2 Red Bulls are pretty even. And now Verstappen's pace, 3/10 faster than Sergio. Again, kind of clear that Sergio's always been number 2 driver for that team. Ferrari, you guys, they're still even, and I think Sainz actually has the better stuff pace-wise. Well, he got the better strategy at Imola, obviously, because he won, but Leclerc's still top of the charts for points for that team. That's because Carlos crashed out at Australia? No, Jeddah. That's where it crashed out. Anyways, Q3 about to come to an end here. Leclerc going super fast. He's going to completely obliterate his time. George has personal best both sectors. Lewis didn't improve that much. In Sector 1, or didn't improve at all. Sergio didn't improve in Sector 1 either. Sector 2. Verstappen going faster in Sector 2 now. See if Sergio improved his time. He did by a bit. I think we could pick up at least 3-4 hundredths of a second. Go our guys. Yes, we do. We do jump Sergio Perez for 4th. Very good. And George improves a little bit as well. See if Verstappen can get the pole. He does. Verstappen on pole over Leclerc. Sainz. Then us in P4. George starting P6. Let's go set a strategy. So it's going to be sunny. Going to be a quite hot race. 57 laps of fuel we're going to have. Well, we don't even have like a full set of softs that we can use here. But strategy-wise, let's see. Just taking a look at all these options. It's definitely going to be a one-stopper. This one, let me just dump this one out. Just don't have to see it. And I'm just curious what it would look like if we start on the hards. Then went to the softs. So let's see. No, because tires would be too bad at the very end there, so... This one might be tricky today. Let's see, 128.04 there. Which is the same as the... this time anyway. Yeah, I think we're just going to do the basic, start in the medium, go to the hard. She might be a little faster that way if we push with Lewis. Okay, let's try that. And George, we're not going to have push the pace as much. We're just going to have him ride for points, I guess. Go, 128.04. Actually, I even think that's risky having Lewis push on a hot track, so... let's just keep everything nice and easy here. Update that, and we'll just pit him like on consecutive laps. So, all right, driver options. Gonna push to start it. Off we go to the race.
One of the newest races in F1, and hopefully one of the most exciting too.
Oh, I think it'll be exciting.
Miami Grand Prix.
Practice, I forgot to note, by the way, both AlphaTauris did crash in turn 17, so 17 might catch a lot of people out. Oh, come on, Lewis, fight back there. Let's go get that spot back. As Bottas looks like he's trying to overtake Russell. And Sergio gets around us. Oh, well. Do got ERS to use, got a lot of straights, as George does shake Bottas. Yeah. Oh, well. George just go neutral. Ooh, car spun already. Looks like Aston Martin. Looks like Lance Stroll. Oh, and he hit the barriers.
Let's take a closer look.
Get that underway early.
Have a look here. This was the Aston
Did he go in his zone? Ooh. Yes, he did.
A definite collision there.
Well, he is rolling, so no safety car.
Decrease lift and coast.
Yeah, roger.
Hello. Lewis did get back around him. Very good. Let's take a look at
Let's
this.
see what happened there. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Ooh, just around the outside. Hello. I don't know if Sergio had a bad line going in there or what. See strategies everyone's on. Yeah, it's going to be one stopper for everybody. Only one up here on the hard tire is Carlos Sainz. Looks like he's trying the same thing he tried in Imola. He's still pushing here. All right, George taking a look on Sergio down the backstretch. Got him using some ERS. Come on, get him, George. Come on. There we go.
Great job. DRS has been enabled.
And we're also out of the range of the midfield with the Alfa Romeo, so there we go. So this time, Lewis able to save fuel on the faster fuel map. George going to have to dial back a little bit. Just set that to defend.
Save fuel.
Copy. And again, you know, I don't like having a designated number 1, but I can use George to hopefully hold up Sergio, just so we can fully maintain P4 here. But yeah, Lewis still taking it to Carlos here. Still got him to use the ERS when possible. Problem is, Carlos also has DRS. Taking a look. He's still taking a look. Just set you back to neutral there, George. I feel conflicted if I told George to back it down a little bit. Whatever. We'll do it. Actually, Sergio might have a real bad corner anyway. Huh. Harvest some of that as well for you.
Just charge the pack, concentrate on that.
Cover. We'll just set Lewis in neutral. Because had him on deploy, wasn't able to make a move so far. Just have him keep sitting tight there.
So no need to charge the pack.
Yeah, Sergio gets right back around, but was able to hold him up enough.
I need clean air, I cannot do anything.
So,
Red Bull gained
good
the
work by
race.
Sergio. Hopefully he's not able, or good work by George. Hopefully Sergio's not able to get the time back up on us. Ooh, fastest lap. Set the fuel back there.
And think about increasing the lifting coast just a little.
Ooh, George got back around him. Neat. We're still fighting. Man,
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
this actually is going to turn out a little bit better than I thought. Because everybody, it's still a DRS train up here. Again, you know, look at their practice. I don't think the new sidepods really did that much for us, so this is neat to see. Out up front, Leclerc just grabs the lead again. They're still side by side. That's why we're still staying up here.
Increase lift and coast.
Copy.
So I think the undercut might be in play here. We're never going to push with the tires, so never we're planning to. Hopefully our rate of wear increases a little bit, or decreases. Actually, no, even if we're fine here, it might come in ahead of our optimal lap. I have to conserve a little on the back end, but if we're not burning the tires much today anyway, then that should take care of itself. So we're going to have a significant opportunity for an undercut here. Lewis still hanging at the back of this DRS train as Verstappen got back ahead. It's been constant back and forth between Sergio and George, as you can see. Sergio's going by again. They're still 4 seconds off of the rest of these guys, but it's allowing Bottas and Alonso to stay in touch. We're doing all right, though. Whoa! Something big just happened to Ferrari there. Might got a chunk of it. Signs went wide or something. Something just happened. Let's see if we get a replay of that.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
What? No,
Here's
it
the
looked like it was
replay.
here. Okay,
Now
watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Yeah, there was like signs like locked up going into the corner. We got a chunk of it.
Gaining a
There's
position
something?
there.
What happened? Is the car fine? Everything's fine on the car. I just don't know what happened there. It was so weird. Carlos, let's see. His car's fine. He's slow, but hey, we're up in the podium. I'm just still baffled as to what happened.
Increase in lift and coast just a little.
Yep. Just keep hanging on to the train here. Should be able to keep in touch with these guys. Hopefully Carlos isn't able to get back up, but again, just a head scratcher. Back here, gap's 4 seconds to Carlos. Back to George. George still doing a great job keeping Sergio in line. Everything's looking good. Bit of drama back here as Bottas actually gets around to Perez now. Looked like a botched overtake attempt by Sergio on to George. That allowed Bottas to bounce, so. See if we can push a little George, get out DRS range.
Reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
Both got it. I think they both had it, so. Someone locked up. And we got safety car. Safety car, safety car. Oh.
Safety car, safety car.
Problem is, can the hards even go this far? 46 laps left. How much time do we got in the race that's left? Well, this is tough.
Car in the wall.
Yep, fine.
Well, let's save everything right here.
They
Who's even-
crashed out.
Alonso
Let's take a look
crashed,
at the
turn
replay.
1.
Okay, so there
On
we
his
have
own,
the
looks
Alpine.
like. Again, he was chasing down Bottas and, ooh, big lockup and
Thank goodness
Ow.
nobody else was involved.
big crash.
That
Got a lot of guys pitting, but what are they pitting to? They're going into the hards. Oh,
And just charge the pack.
do we go past the pit lane already? Again, I don't know if we want to go for it already. Yeah, we're already past the pit lane when it happened, so. Well, things are about to get a little interesting here in Miami. Yeah, what the hell? Let's come in with Lewis. It's gonna be... We're gonna have to conserve a lot. But, yeah, let's just go for it.
Okay, box, 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 box.
So this lap.
Are we the only one pitting? Oh, crap. No, crap, 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 crap. No. Okay, rest of these guys are staying out. Okay, we'll stay out with George. Oh, dear. Please tell me you're out of the pits. Please tell me you're out of the pits. Please tell me you're out of the pits. Okay, go, 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 go. Keep going. Gotta keep P7. At your leisure. Okay. Maybe this worked out. I don't know. I'm hoping it works out. Keep as much tread as we can on those tires. Everyone's gonna be bunched up here. As long as we stay in the DRS. Okay, we're behind Sergio. Okay, this is gonna backfire spectacularly, or we're gonna win the race. And I don't know which. So, woo! Back to racing here in Miami. Lewis, we're probably gonna have to dial back wear on the tires. Just to make sure we can even get the hards to last this long. George gonna keep pushing on, able to save some tread. That's gonna extend our stint a little bit, but they should be fine here. Oh, we're gonna have to conserve to make it to the end. Oh, damn it. I may botch this with Lewis big time.
You can use DRS.
DRS now open as we're just entering the pit window for our strategy, but again, save so much tread there. Be alright if we just keep pushing on at the moment. Lewis, maybe just put him a light for the tires.
Okay, let's push.
He's hanging back, almost out of DRS range from Sergio. So hopefully we can claw back in a little bit. Burned up all our excess fuel.
Got hot and temps, just gonna need some lift and coast.
Deploy this so we can get back up there a little bit. Might not be all bad. Yeah, gonna be interesting to see when everybody's gonna pit here. Carlos Sainz got thrown an absolute lifesaver there with the safety cars back up there. Yeah. Strategy's gonna get a little interesting. Sergio's up around Bottas now. As Lewis's foe from back in Australia. Right in front of him. Good news about our car. It's so fast in a straight line, or it's faster in a straight line now. Might be able to get this pass off. Maybe. Maybe. No, not yet. Turn some fuel up here.
And think about less lift and coast.
George, meanwhile, out of DRS range now. Again, pit window coming very soon for him. Hey, Lewis finally getting this move on Valtteri, looks like. Oh, never mind. Kind of got pinched there. Or just defended pretty well. He's there, though. That's the good news.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Still in DRS range, so not all bad. All right, Verstappen coming to the pits. Bryce didn't try prolonging the tires there, but he's obviously going to go to the hards real early. Yep, hard tires for the championship leader.
Verstappen in the pits, he will come ahead 5 seconds. Well done.
What happened to Leclerc? Leclerc have a lockup?
It's a race position gained for
How'd that happen?
Mercedes. Let's have a look. Now let's look at this. Here's
Yeah,
George
DRS for down
Russell.
the straight. Oh. Maybe Leclerc got messed up by Verstappen pitting. Caused him to bobble a bit.
And there they go, moving up a position. Just
That's interesting. Well, Verstappen came in well down the order. He's got a lot of traffic to fight through. Again, I think they may have called him in too early there. But again, not my team, not my strategy, so what do I care? Back that back down. As Cameron Botas, very good.
advance the race position.
And Leclerc gets back around Russell. Sainz jetting away. Maybe we'll get 2 races in a row. We'll just have to see what Verstappen does with his tires. He's fighting back. Does Leclerc have damage or something? Why is he so slow in the straight line now? Bottas now pitting.
It's a race
Gasly
position
also pitting.
gained for Mercedes.
Optimal lap for our strategy. That's okay. Go probably 2 more or 1 more with George. Hamilton up around Sergio. His mediums are starting to wear.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Deploy the ERS. Staff until 20 still 20 seconds behind Sainz, about 15 seconds behind Hamilton. So Sainz pitting, really, from the hards. Sergio's also now pitting. So Sainz jumping onto the medium, it looks like. And where did I click? Oh. Sergio jumped onto the hards. Sainz there in the mediums. Mentioned the Leclerc will be coming in for hards momentarily. And actually, we're going to see if we can jump him. Coming the same lap. Hopefully we can jump Charles Leclerc on pit strategy. That'd be nuts.
Lifting coast.
Yep. Oh, Lewis got back up there. This just might work out. This is crazy. This just might work out. Someone spun. Who was it? Please say it was Verstappen or Sainz. Big crash.
Big shunt.
We can
Albon.
take a look now. Now we see the Williams here.
Turn 6. Let's see. Lose the back end.
Oh,
Right in
a
the wall.
nasty crash there.
You get moving? He's moving, so no safety car. Ooh, pit. Come on. In my distraction, I totally did not see. All right. And we missed it.
Box.
It's too late. Ah, damn it. I got distracted.
Box.
So, bit of a mess there. My bad. screwed George again with the bad pit call in. Let's see, so Hamilton's condition at his tires 83%. And we got Verstappen's at 93%. I'm just going to stick it on conserve there, just keep it down that way. Again, I think it just might work out. Let's see, Magnussen and Ricciardo and Tsunoda also pitted under the safety car, so they're going to serve as a buffer. This just might work. Seriously, this, wow. Alright, please don't hit each other. Hamilton going around. George coming in the pits. It's probably going to come out probably P9 if I had to guess. So let's see, Tsunoda, Verstappen's around him. There goes Leclerc. Perez is going to go by. Maybe.
Lift and coast for fuel.
Copy.
Alright. So just covered off Perez there. Missed the window on Leclerc. If we came in that lap, then we would have had him. But up front, Lewis Hamilton leading by 9 seconds over Kevin Magnussen. Then Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz gets around Tsunoda. He's going to try and make him work of these other guys as well. Gonna be tricky. Just about halfway. Bit of update from up front. Hamilton leading by 10 seconds over Magnussen, but look who's on his rear wing. Both Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz right behind him. Sainz with the tire advantage on Verstappen, but at the same rate of wear, they're going to fall off a bit quicker than Max's tires. Gap's decreasing. Let's watch him here. This should be quick work of Magnussen. We're kind of a sit and duck with how we have to conserve our tires just to make it to the end of this thing, so.
And think
We do
about
have some
left
excess
lifting
fuel
coast.
though, so we use that to our advantage. George meanwhile has been scrapping with Sergio Perez. We got some extra fuel in the bank. And he might be able to make this pass work. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So let's still keep scrapping.
Great job.
Hamilton kind of hanging out for a dear life with about 26 to go. All right, Verstappen's now around Magnussen. Gap's under 10 seconds. Our tires are at 73%. Max is at 81%, so he's pushing a bit more. I wish there was like something that could tell you, like striking distance, you know, like what you have on the F1 broadcast, but probably a bit too much at this point.
Doing a very good job.
Maybe next year's title. Oh, we got passed down straight away. George Russell around Yuki Tsunoda, who pit on the safety car, same when Lewis did. That should hopefully serve as a nice little buffer.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Tsunoda should hopefully keep Sergio behind him. We can run away from him a little bit. 2.5 seconds up the road is Daniel Ricciardo, who also pitted under the safety car as well. While Gap up front with 24 to go. 8.6. Verstappen and Sainz fighting each other, slowly catching Lewis. Another spot for George, coming down the straightaway. Wild charge in the pack, mind you. Gets around Daniel Ricciardo pretty easily. Perez made quick work as Tsunoda, but now we got Ricciardo serving as a pick.
Up a place there. Excellent work from them. I think it's safe to say that
Everything's looking good. Tire pace wise, probably have George push a little at the end. Lewis, again, we still got to conserve just to make it.
And 21 to go. Sainz around Verstappen. And they're closing. Sainz's tire is about to actually deteriorate a bit worse than Lewis's, so see how long he can keep that pace up. Elsewhere, George being in P6, about 3.5 seconds up to Leclerc. I don't think we'll get there. Magnussen's just hanging on with the DRS. We'll be interested to see if he can make it all the way. Well, flash forward a little bit to 17 laps to go, and it's pretty safe to say at this point. Decision to pit under safety car there, not going to work out for us. 2.5 seconds behind Hamilton is Verstappen, who's still scrambling Sainz, dragging Magnussen with him, and Leclerc's now in Magnussen's DRS range. George is actually 11.5 seconds behind now. So, yeah, oh well. Give it a shot. Question is, how far can Lewis potentially fall down here? I mean, once he's in someone's DRS, I imagine he'll be okay and hang on. So, probably not going to be looking at a second pit stop for Lewis, especially when looking at how the tires are progressing. He'll be okay at the very end there. George still has the opportunity to be able to push a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit of a gap with Russell and Perez jumping well ahead of Ricardo. Carlos Sainz pitting. What happened? He didn't get damaged from anything. What? Back on the medians. Another set? If anybody should have been pitting, it would have been Magnussen, because his tires are so crappy right now, but okay. That's a genius Ferrari strategy for you, I guess. He's just about out of the points now. He's back in P10. That's a puzzling decision. Well, Verstappen still closing, 1.7 seconds back. He's out Carlos's DRS. Maybe it'll maintain. Player goes pretty easily around Magnussen. Man. Oh, he's still closing, even without DRS. Oh, well.
Increase in lift and coast.
Image to see if they will bring Magnussen back in again.
Red Bull moved up.
As Sergio gets back around George. That's okay. We're still hanging on there. I'm almost more excited for a Magnussen, or as excited for a Magnussen podium as I am for a Lewis podium. So, here comes Max, just about DRS range. George back up. These two are just going to keep on scrapping.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Well, Leclerc's got fresher tires than Max, and he's closing quick. Norris Ocon now pitting, same as Zhou Guanyu. Bit curious as to why people are going on the two-stopper now. They're not liking, or they push their tires too hard, but I think that safety car threw a wrench and everything. Here comes Max. Wings open. So we got lap traffic coming up. So if we were to pit, probably come out in P10. Sainz probably just get us. Then we have to fight through everybody again, so I really don't see the point. Blair continuing to close. Magnussen now out of his DRS range. Coming to 14 to go. Next, taking a look.
New leader. It's the Red Bull. Darn. It's a thin line between genius and insanity, and it's quite clear what side of the line we ended up there.
Red Bull gained a place.
Let's see if we can stay in this DRS range at least. Hopefully just tow us along. George, 10 seconds back from Verstappen. I imagine that gap's going to start increasing. I don't think he'll get to Lewis, but we'll see. Carlos Sainz update. He's got the fastest lap on the mediums, worked his way around Bottas, should get him here in DRS. There goes the wing. Didn't get him yet. Go DRS. There goes Magnussen. He's finally pitting. So that should hopefully secure a podium for us. Let's see what tires he's looking to go to. Ricardo and Tsunoda also pitting. Remember, they also pit under the safety car with Lewis. Magnussen going on the softs. Edge Ricardo and Tsunoda will be doing the same thing as well. Ricardo on pits. Tsunoda going to softs. Ricardo, I think, has got the same thing. Yep. That's all right. Just gonna keep on keeping on here. Flip right to him, and Sergio goes right past, but again, that's all right. Still hanging in there. Just let this progress a little bit here. Well, let's see if George can make another move. Not yet. Carlos Sainz update. Scrap one Bottas still. I think he's got him right here. Yes, he does. 10 seconds up the road, or 10 seconds behind both Sergio and George now. Still curious as to why they brought him in. Unless he still got damage from that earlier incident, which we don't have any with Lewis, but quite curious. So we got 10 laps to go, and Lewis is not giving up yet. He's still in the DRS range. And he's actually getting pretty close to corner entry. I hope he's not going to try a lunge and jeopardize the car, but it's not over yet. Leclerc is still closing, though. He's still got fresher tires. Stay in the top two. He'll probably get to us, but George's not making any headway either. And Sainz still just over 8 seconds behind both George and Sergio. I don't think he'll get up to us. Lewis still nipping at the heels. Leclerc just about in DRS range from Lewis. Imagine he'll be there within 2 laps or so. George and Sergio still fighting, giving George the opportunity to use the ERS. So here he comes, back on the inside, use a little bit of fuel as well. Actually, also, he can push on the tires if he wants to.
So use these tires.
Copy.
Lewis, we still don't have the ability to do that, and actually his tires are going to completely fall off the cliff here. Didn't get him that time. Car's so good with DRS now with the new upgrades. We just close right up to him. Even from like just about full second back. There you go, got it that time. And Carlos about 7 seconds back. Too little, too late for him.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Actually got Bottas still pestering him, so. Alright, Leclerc should be just about in our DRS. Let's see what we can do. Deploy Lewis.
So watch out for DRS.
Copy.
Six to go. See if we could shake Sergio. George with the fastest lap there.
And there's the fastest.
Yeah, copy, all good.
Ooh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Got close. Tires are just about the same as Verstappen's. They are totally going to fall off the cliff. Charles just stalking back there.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, maybe an opportunity, maybe a lunge. No. Here comes Charles. Go 5 to go in Miami. Us battling with Max, or with Charles, I think that's going to let Max slip away here.
And save fuel.
Copy.
Yeah, we're out of DRS now. We're going to be a sit and duck for Charles. Wings open on the Ferrari. And there he goes. Again, thin line between genius and insanity. But we're still up there. And Lewis just about out of Leclerc's DRS range. Just barely in it. Leclerc's closing on Verstappen. That's going to be a real interesting battle to watch as we got 3 to go in Miami. 4 to go. Oh boy. Pass for the lead. Charles Leclerc, new leader over Max Verstappen. And his tires should be about like 10% better, just about. See if he can just jet away. Max might be able to hang on his DRS though. As Lewis, we're just kind of hanging out for dear life. I was going to send him to Harvest, but let's kind of get as good of a lap time as we can, just in case something happens.
And the 3
There's the
laps remaining.
3-lap call. Verstappen goes through again. This race is not over. They got clear track ahead, so lap traffic not going to play a factor in this, I don't think. And the field for George, just make sure we can get away from Sergio.
Copy.
Not the win, but I'll gladly take a podium and a P4. Still watching us up here. And get that time. Might be able to get him on the straightaway though. It's okay. You gotta stay out. You got no
Okay,
choice.
copy
Cars are okay.
They're okay, but
this. 2 laps remaining. Just going to need some lift and coast.
Yep.
actually I don't know why I did that. I need to back it off a little with George.
More lift and coast.
Copy.
But he's still got Sergio right behind him. Let's just use all of our ERS now. Clear back in front. No more ERS, that's okay. Same for George. All right. Want to go Miami? Clear your leader. Lewis 5 seconds back, 5 seconds clear, George.
So 1 more lap.
And Perez right on George as well. Someone locked up. Sector 1. Might have been George.
Accident.
Accident. Oh, Yuki
Here's the
Tsunoda.
replay. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved.
His second crash of the weekend, I believe. Oh, just go
That
straight.
crash is terrible news for the team.
Oh, there's been
Increasing
worse
lift and
crashes.
coast
He
just
appears
a
to be
little.
going. George, gotta get up there. Give us all you got.
There's lift and coast.
Copy.
Just watching along up front again. Clear still holding serve. I'm just gonna be flipping between these battles as much as I can. 2 really good ones. George gets back around him.
Keep doing this job.
Coming to the backstretch.
Big back, let's lift and coast.
Understood.
Verstappen 3/4 of a second behind Leclerc. That's kind of far back. See if he can defend well enough. Held it there. 1 more DRS zone. It's Russell down the back. Clear by about a second over Sergio. Go across the line. Charles Leclerc is going to win the Miami Grand Prix. 2 wins in a row for Ferrari. Verstappen second. Across the line, we're going to get our first podium of the year. Lewis Hamilton getting it done P3. Excellent job.
We have a checkered flag now.
And George gets P4.
Thank you so much for continuing to push this year. I'm so inspired by you guys.
Woohoo!
Well done, mate. We believe in you too.
Progress, progress, progress.
Okay, we'll have a chat later.
Let's recap. So George kept fastest lap through everything by 8 thousandths of a second over Leclerc. Top 10, Charles Leclerc wins by half second over Max Verstappen. Then our first podium of the year with Lewis. George right behind. Sergio Perez 5th. Then Carlos Sainz P6. Still don't know why he made a second stop. Bottas 7th. Kevin Magnussen P8. That might be Haas's first points of the season. Gasly P9. Ricciardo another race in a row where he scores a point. Followed by that Tsunoda, Norris, Ocon, Zhou Guanyu, Vettel, Schumacher, Stroll, Latifi, Albon, and Alonso, who crashed out. Driver standings got tighter. Verstappen now leads only by 4 points over Leclerc. Sergio Perez still third with 70 points. Lewis with his 15-point gain, 5th in the standings, 12 behind Sainz, and 15 behind Sergio. George still nipping at his heels, 7 points back in 6th place. Constructors-wise, definitely was Haas's first points of the season, and they already jumped McLaren. Both Aston Martin and Williams only pointless teams still. Well,
Ferrari gained some points back, 7 points back in the Constructors. Mercedes, we got the same points haul as Red Bull out of the weekend, but we're still got a solid grasp on third, 65 points back, and about 70 points clear of Alpine. Back to HQ. Alright, new helipads already constructed, so that's going to help with, I think, the parkability. Also, I thought we already installed the side pods. Oh yeah, now we got extras with the side pods. Okay. So, front wing, we had extras that we were building, so let's go and build them. Like, wait, I didn't order any new ones. Or design a new one. But yeah, 2 weeks away from Barcelona, the Spanish Grand Prix. I think our new, checking the calendar real quick. Right, again, we got the new ATR period opening up very soon. Can we design anything yet? Not yet, because we're still working on designing a rear wing, which actually I don't even think is going to be done until after the Spanish Grand Prix. So might have to wait until ahead of Monaco so we can start developing stuff for either this season or for next season. And again, I'll go more into the strategy on that once we do cross that bridge. But that's going to do it for us here today. Just checking our emails real quick. Sidepods manufactured. Just make sure we get all those in the warehouse. Yep, got them all. Yeah. Again, as I said towards the top of the episode, if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Again, trying to crank these out every single week. Or not every single week, every single day. I'm telling you, this game's addictive. Frontier, as per usual, knocks it out of the park. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow, and you should have the Spanish Grand Prix out then. Thanks for watching.